Assalamu alaikum students, how are you doing? I hope that you are functioning well. Today I brought you a very important lesson. Honestly, a lot of my students, they don't know them well. What's exactly the difference between principle and principle? Honestly, the pronunciation is similar. When it comes to the pronunciation, we pronounce them similarly, but with the little differences. But generally, it's pronounced completely similar. You don't know them well. What are we talking about? Come back here. We're going to understand them well, inshallah. So, we have got here the word principle. There's a little difference. Particularly, you will be able to recognize them well in terms of writing, right? So here we have the principle. First, we're going to explain it this, right? Principle is actually used as a noun in the adjective, according to parts of speech. When it functions as the adjective, the meaning will get changed. Plus, when it's used as a noun, the meaning will be changed as well. Here we are discussing about the principle which can be used as the adjective. First, we have the adjective principle means what? It got two meaning. Mean, or we can say, or most important point, right? Sometimes you will be able to be facing with some of the challenges. Instead of mean, most important point, you can directly use most important point, or we can say principle. The meaning is similar to most important point, right? One thing more I'd like to say, this is considered to be advanced word, or we can say academic word, right? You should never get confused. So here we have some examples for better understanding, inshallah. So here we have, what's your principal reason for wanting to be a doctor? You see here, the principal reason, it means what's your most important reason for wanting to become a doctor, right? So it means in the second sentence, we are not allowed, honestly, to use your principal reason. You see the spelling, you see the differences here. We've got here principal, PLE, and this word we have PLE, right? There are some differences in terms of the spelling. I hope you understood this. So, the next we have this word principal is still used as a noun. So what? As a noun, right? Principal noun means head of a school, right? Head of a school, especially in a Britain of a school for adults, right? We can use this. You may have already seen them in some like academic formats. You may have already seen them, somebody using them directly. We can use them as a head of school, right? If you want to leave early, listen, if you want to leave early, you will have to ask the principal. It means you will have to ask the head of your school, right? Very simple, very easy. So the second thing we have, which is a lot important, as I have told you before, when it comes to the pronunciation is totally similar. According to phonetic chart, there are some differences, but it's not going to be totally recognizable. If you see somebody using them, you'll no longer be able to understand. But when it comes to written form, oh, you'll be able to understand them well. Next we have is principle. You see the spelling formats. Here we have, after P we have AL. And what do we have here? PLA. The same thing can apply here, and the meaning is changed, honestly. The pronunciation is similar, but the meaning is totally different. Here we have principle is a scientific. Principle is a scientific law or a moral rule. Very simple, very easy, right? So here we have a few examples. She's a girl with very strong principle, right? She's a girl with very strong principle. Very good, very easy. Plus, if you don't know them well, honestly, you can check a dictionary. You can go to dictionary for better understanding. Principle is something for ethics, beliefs, right? Constructive. It is honestly considered the synonyms of the word principle. So, the next we have is honesty, not honesty, honest, right? The word it is considered silent in English language. We pronounce the honesty is a good principle. We are not allowed to say not principle. You see the pronunciation. This word is ended with AL, but this word is ended with LE, right? So the next we have is the respect, the principle of fairness. So these were today's lesson. I hope you understood something. If you still have any suggestion, question, you can tell me in the comment below. I will certainly answer them, inshallah. Thanks for watching.